Hello, my little friends. Today we are going to read a story Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. So let's begin our story. A long time ago, a girl child with a very fair skin and blue eyes was born to a queen. She was named Snow White. The queen died when the Snow White was a baby. The girl's father, that is the king, married again. The new queen was very pretty, but she was also very cruel. She wanted to be the most beautiful lady in the kingdom. She would often ask her magic mirror, Mirror, oh mirror, who is the fairest of them all? And a magic mirror would reply, You are, Your Majesty. As Snow White grew older, she became more beautiful. One day the magic mirror replied, Snow White is the fairest of them all. On hearing this, the wicked queen ordered her huntsmen to kill her in the forest. The huntsmen took pity on her and set her free in the forest. Snow White wandered in the forest all night, crying. When it was daylight, she came to a tiny cottage and went inside. There was nobody inside, but she found food and 7 plates on the table. There were 7 tiny beds in the bedroom. She ate all the food to fill her stomach and slept on one of the tiny beds. In the evening, the 7 dwarfs who lived in the cottage came back home and found Snow White sleeping. They made her awake. When she woke up and told them her story, the 7 dwarfs asked her to stay with them. Snow White would clean the house and make delicious meals for them. The dwarfs loved her and cared for her. Meanwhile, in the palace, the wicked queen asked, Mirror, oh mirror, who is the fairest of them all? The mirror replied, Snow White is the fairest of them all. She lives with the 7 dwarfs in the woods. Next morning, the queen approached the dungeon beneath the castle. There, she mixed a potion that changed her into an old witch. Then she dipped an apple into another potion and went to the cottage. There she saw the 7 dwarfs were going on their work. When the dwarfs went out of sight, the witch knocked at the window of the cottage and said, Pretty little child, taste one of my delicious apples. The apple was looking so shiny and juicy that Snow White could not stop herself. As soon as Snow White ate the poisoned apple, she fell down and became unconscious. When the 7 dwarfs came back home in the evening, they saw the old witch sneaking away and found Snow White lying lifeless on the floor. They cried all night and then built a glass coffin for her. They kept the coffin in front of the cottage. One day, Prince Charming was going past the cottage. He saw the Snow White lying in the coffin. He said to the dwarfs, Oh my goodness, she's so beautiful. I would like to kiss her. The prince knelt down and kissed Snow White tenderly. His kiss awakened her. She was alive again. The prince and the 7 dwarfs were very happy. The prince, accompanied by Snow White, rode off to his kingdom. The 7 dwarfs bade them a teary farewell. Both the prince and Snow White lived happily in the kingdom thereafter. For more such exciting stories, like and subscribe my channel. Bye bye friends.